So here we are, spanning many time zones, right? There's 4 of us. Rich and I in the same room.
Plus the people listening.
Darrell in Hawaii and Nick in Australia. Now, wouldn't it be interesting if we could all do like a little acapella? The name of our group will be called the 13 Time Zones Quartet. Boom, 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 boom.
You gotta look.
Boom, 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 boom.
Once upon a time on planet Earth, there was a civilization called human beings. You guys are a little too loud. Turn down your sound bed. There you go. And these human beings eventually developed some useful tools. But not everybody was cool. So some of these people took the useful knowledge and they hid it from other people, thus deriving a great deal of power and wealth. They came to systematize or codify this information in various forms through various civilizations throughout history, starting in maybe China or India and working its way through Mesopotamia and Babylon. Eventually, this became the basis of Western culture. And you had a group of people who were both controlling the Vatican and the princes and royalty, the kings, queens of Europe. Seriously. And they carried out this thing called the Crusades. And there are these guys called Knights Templars who go over to the Temple Mount in Jerusalem and they discover some ancient knowledge, not so much an artifact that is physical that you'd see in a museum, but more like a social control system, a human resource control system. You might refer to it as systematized, monopolized banking, fractional reserve lending, specifically. Check out the Babylonian Woe by David Astle if you want a little history on that. But this gave the Templars a lot of power. They became competitive for this other ruling power. They wanted the same thing, went about it a little different way, gathered a lot of wealth. And then the ruling powers, the kings and queens, and the Vatican decided, hey, we need to get rid of these Templars. Friday the 13th comes along, and they try to kill them all off. But they didn't kill them all off. They take off to Scotland, some of them, and the rest go to this place we know today as Switzerland, which was settled by the Knights Templars. And so what you see is Freemasonry organized and comes out of Britain and is used as a homosocial society, a men's-only society that is spread out through the British colonies and is the driving engine behind their empire. And the other group of people that went to Switzerland, who were also brother Masons or Freemasons, today you have the seat for International Freemasonry and the Bank for International Settlements in Switzerland sharing the same building. So you see this thread through history of the use of money to control human resources, specifically the creation of money from nothing, which isn't so bad if you're doing that as a nation, but when you add fractional reserve lending, compound interest, you make human beings into slaves. And that is the story of human history in 5 minutes.
The story of you.
Don't be a bad boy, Johnny.